And so what I want to do is just take you on a quick journey of how to determine what the sizzle is and how to look at every component of what you do and understand there's a sizzle to every part of that. Years ago, there was a TV commercial that came on. In this TV commercial, it started off with a guy playing a piano at a party. And at this party, as he played the piano, there were men and women standing around this piano, and they were just in awe at these simple tunes that he was playing. And then after a few minutes of everybody just in awe, the announcer came on and it said, "Have you ever dreamed of playing the piano like that?" Being able to go to a party and simply step out there and play the piano and just have people in awe. Well, I thought it sounded pretty good. I said, I would like to do that. And they said, well, for $29.95, you too can learn to play in my home study course. Play the piano when? When? Overnight. You see, there had been, for years, programs had been written about how to play the piano. There were teachers all over the world that would teach you how to play the piano. But none of them struck a chord and understood the sizzle that this author did. You see, the steak was playing the piano. The sizzle was what? Overnight. Do you know that this video went on to be one of the top-selling infomercials in history? Selling millions and millions of dollars of this infomercial. I helped them. I never took the wrapper off, but I have it, and I still have it to this day. But here's the irony. I was at a friend of mine's home years later, and we were sitting around talking, and he went to get something out of his man cave. And when he opened the closet, guess what, as he juggled, guess what fell from the top of the closet? How to Play the Piano Overnight. And I looked at it on the floor, and I said, "You bought that?" "Yeah." I said, "The plastic's still on it." He said, "I know it." Do you know that set me thinking a few years ago? And I understood right then and there, these people were onto a lot more than just selling videos. They understood the difference between the steak and the sizzle as they sold millions of these. I did my homework to find out. They understood what it took to cause the buyer to get on fire. This next item was a little different. Don't run to the bookstore, guys. It's not for sale down there. I think it's even out of print today. An interesting study in steak and sizzle, though, especially the sizzle. But here's what happens. There had been books written for years about how to meet women, how to talk to women, how to have conversations with women. But guys weren't getting anywhere. This guy looked down and he said, "You know what? Guys don't just want to talk to girls. They don't want to just have conversation. They want to pick them up." Hey, I'm just being honest with you here. This is where all guys are. When I say pick them up, I mean they want to go to dinner with them. They want to go to the movies. They want to do things with them. There is a legion of men out there. Well, and other things. I'm not here to talk that. Let your imagination do your own work there. Millions. This book sold millions. Do you understand what the stake was? The stake was meeting women. There had been hundreds of books written about meeting women. One guy said how to pick them up. In other words, how to take it to the next step, how to do something with them. He understood that there were legions of shy men out there that wanted to do more than just chit-chat. It didn't help me, but I know it probably helped a lot. Let me ask you a question. How many guys do you think really got better at meeting women after reading this book? Very few. Very few. So here's what happens. Let's translate this to the next step. Let's translate it to our industry. Here's a fabulous building in an Eastern Bloc country, a beautiful condominium. As I looked at these, I said, well, these are nice, but guess what? When they sell a home like this in most of these countries, this is how they are sold. This is it. A wall, a concrete floor, and that's as far as it goes. You know, I had a builder friend of mine, when I told him what I was over, he said, bring me back some good building ideas. Yeah, I got some good ideas for you. Don't do anything else inside the home. But here's what I discovered. You know what they told me? They said, people don't want them any other way. This is how they want them. But that's not what bothered me. As I looked around at these communities that were being built, I started wondering, I said, there's something missing here. There's something missing in all of these communities. And in virtually every housing community I looked at, it was missing. I started noticing that there were no amenities. There was no Sizzle being built into these communities. There was no fun. And I looked at one of the people that I was working with, and I said, where are the pools? Where are the tennis courts? Where are the fitness centers? People don't buy them. People don't want them. People won't use them. I said, where's the Sizzle?